Alright, welcome back to Crypto Mastermind Show, guys. Got some big news for you all. The US CFTC begins pilot allowing digital assets to serve as collateral. This is big. CFTC, it stands for the Commodities, Futures and Trading Commission. So I'll read the article to you. The US Commodity Future Trading Commission, CFTC, has taken one of the biggest steps yet towards bringing crypto into regulated finance, launching a pilot that lets Bitcoin, Ether, and USDC serve as collateral in the derivatives markets. And the derivatives market, guys, is massive. I'm going to show you in a minute. Acting Chairman Caroline Pham announced the pilot in Washington along with new guidance on tokenized collateral and the withdrawal of older rules that no longer align with the Genius Act. Well done, Caroline Pham, well done. She's great. The pilot marks a shift towards integrating digital assets into futures and swap markets while giving regulators real-time visibility into how tokenized collateral performs. US derivatives regulator opens paths for tokenized assets to back trades. Pham said the initiative aims to give US traders safer CFTC supervised venues after heavy losses on offshore platforms. She added that the agency is launching a US digital assets pilot program for tokenized collateral, including Bitcoin, Ether, and with guardrails for customer protection and tighter monitoring. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDC, they're going to be phased into the regulated, to the traditional finance. The CFTC's 3 divisions also issued guidance confirming that tokenized assets can be evaluated under the existing framework. This guidance covers tokenized real-world assets, such as US Treasuries, money market funds, and addresses custody segregation, valuation haircuts, and operational risks. So you see the development that's going on here, guys. The agency also granted no action relief for futures commission merchants that want to accept certain non-security digital assets as customer margin. The pilot starts with Bitcoin, Ether, and USDC, and CFTC gains fresh market visibility. For the first 3 months, FCMs can only accept BTC, ETH, and USDC. They must file weekly reports on the amounts held and notify the agency of any major issues, giving the CFTC early insight into market behavior without blocking adoption. Oh, by the way, I think they'll add more cryptos onto that collateral list. They're just starting off with Bitcoin and Ethereum and USDC. And USDC, by the way, you can run it on XRP Ledger. You know what I mean? Not many people know that. But they have a partnership with Stellar Lumens. In a parallel move, the CFTC withdrew a 2020 advisory that restricted the use of virtual currencies as collateral, saying it no longer reflects current market conditions after years of development and the passage of the Genius Act. Alright. This is great, guys. Like, it adds more use case and utility to crypto, you see. We're seeing that the crypto space is maturing. Now that's why I'm trying to show you all this. The crypto firms welcome the shift. Coinbase Chief Legal Officer Paul, whatever his name is, Gravel, said the decision confirms that digital assets can make payments faster and cheaper. Circle President Heath Tarbet said supervised stablecoins will reduce settlement frictions and support round-the-clock trading. Stablecoins 24/7, right? Crypto.com CEO Chris Marzek called the guidance an important milestone, linking it to President Trump's goal of making the US the crypto capital of the world. Well, they're definitely on the right track. You know, all those decade Democrat communists like Gary Gensler and Joe Biden that were trying to destroy crypto for what, over 5 years, almost 4 years they did that. You know, destroying the crypto industry for everyone. You know, and finally that has ended. You know. You know, they slowed down crypto. What they were doing was just flat out illegal. Now all that nonsense is done, you know, and we can actually make some developments in the space, you know, and grow the industry naturally without these Democrat commies destroying our the whole ecosystem, the whole crypto ecosystem for everyone. Anyway, I digress. Oh, Ripple's Jack McDonald added that recognizing tokenized assets as an eligible margin improves capital efficiency and strengthens U.S. leadership in financial innovation. The CFTC said the pilot and guidance reflects recommendations from the Digital Assets Market Subcommittee and feedback from industry forums. Bitcoin, Ether, and USDC are set to take on a more formal role in the U.S. derivatives market as regulators monitor how tokenized collaterals perform in practice. This is great, guys. This is great. While I have you, I want to show you something, if I can. I should have prepared this earlier, but oh, it's massive. Oh, look at this. The global derivatives market measured using two primary metrics: notional value. Okay, let's be conservative, all right, and say that it is 579 trillion. Oh, you know what? Let's be super conservative, right? 18.1 trillion. We'll go with this. 18.1 trillion. That's how big the derivatives market is. Alright, and you can now use collateral, digital assets as collateral for derivatives. You know, it's an $18.1 trillion market. I think it's bigger than that, but I'm just being conservative. You know, it's one of the biggest asset classes. Well, let's have a look here. Yeah, it's more than that. It's fucking more than that. Alright, let's just be conservative. 18 trillion. Alright, 18.1 trillion. That's massive, man. And that was the end of 2023. Now it's probably bigger, so. Yeah, and that all that's getting tokenized on the XRP ledger. If you haven't already got your crypto, I highly recommend that you check out Caleb and Brown, the best crypto exchange out there. I use them myself. Reason why? They got 24/7 personal broker service. You get institutional grade custody, secured by Fireblocks. Does not get any more safer than that. The fees are very minimal. They got excellent reviews, as you can see right there. All your favorite cryptos are there: XRP, XLM, Solana, Cardano, Bitcoin. They're all there. They have an excellent app. And also, if you have a company or an LLC or a trust, you can set one up with that, and or you can set one up under your personal name. Either or, it's up to you. I think Caleb and Brown is an excellent crypto brokerage. I can vouch for them. Yeah, do check them out. Please like and subscribe. I'll put a link in the description for you. Thank you.